These notes are going to go into your PBS course file. As you go through 1, 2, 5, you will create a diagram for the path of blood, and you should be taking notes on hemoglobin structure and function. That should go into your course file. All right, notes on the cardiovascular system, the function. The job or function of the cardiovascular system is to carry oxygen and nutrients to the cells of the body, carry carbon dioxide and other waste products away from the cells, circulate the blood, and immune cells, which are in the blood. There are two types of circulation, pulmonary and systemic. Pulmonary, pulm indicates lungs. So pulmonary circulation is the movement of blood to the lungs to get oxygen and back to the heart. O2 is the chemical formula for oxygen that our bodies can utilize. Pulmonary circulation is the movement of the blood to the lungs to get oxygen and back to the heart. So the blood goes to the lungs and back to the heart. Systemic circulation is the movement of oxygen-rich blood to the body and deoxygen-rich blood back to the heart. Deoxygenated blood. I didn't even read that right. Systemic circulation is the movement of oxygen-rich blood to the body and deoxygenated blood back to the heart. So systemic circulation is to the body, to the heart. Pulmonary, to the lungs, to the heart. So eventually you will get this picture that has artery and vein structures on it. And so you'll tape it over here, and at that time it will be labeled. But for now, we can go through with these terms and definitions. All right, so arteries. Arteries are blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart. Artery starts with A, it carries blood away from the heart. Veins, V-E-I-N, veins are blood vessels that carry blood back into the heart. Veins carry blood back into the heart. Capillaries are very thin blood vessels. They're usually only about 1 cell thick. They're very thin blood vessels where oxygen and carbon dioxide gas exchange occurs. So oxygen goes out of the blood to the cells, carbon dioxide goes out of the cells into the blood. The coronary artery is the blood vessel that supplies oxygen to the heart tissue/muscle. It is not the blood inside the heart. So coronary artery is a blood vessel that supplies that heart muscle, that heart tissue, the oxygen-rich blood that it needs. Coronary artery is not blood inside of the heart. All right, so you will have a couple of pictures about heart valves, and it will show you how those heart valves work. You need to take some notes over the function of those valves. What do valves do in our heart? What is their job? What is their function? Why are they important? All right, so heart valve disorders. So we have 3 heart valve disorders that we're looking at. The first one is stenosis. Stenosis is where the valve narrows due to stiffening of the valve flaps. So stenosis indicates the valve narrows due to stiffening of the valve flaps. Valve prolapse, the valve does not close properly. So for example, mitral valve prolapse means the mitral valve bulges back up/into the left atrium. So when you have a valve prolapse, that means the valve does not close properly. One example is mitral valve prolapse. Mitral valve bulges back up and into the left atrium because it is prolapsed. Regurgitation is when you have blood that leaks through the valves and it goes in the wrong direction. So regurgitation of blood, the blood is not flowing in the correct direction because it's leaking through the valves. Regurgitation is blood is leaking through the valves in the wrong direction.